Hello Summoners War community, welcome to my first Arena Rush Hour video with commentary. It's not live commentary, but I'll just add my thoughts about the defenses that I'm hitting and what kinds of offenses I'm using against these. So yeah, let's start. So I'm thinking about hitting this with Christina Cleave, but I think I'll first look at the main list to see if I find something easy there, because I'm starting from Conqueror 3 right now, and when I hit a wall, then I'll be clearing my revenge list. Yeah, so as all kinds of Lucifer Leo defenses, sorry, uh, you can just counter this easily with Nemesis Megan, and then you can add free fitting damage dealers to deal with the other two slots in the defense. So usually it's Lucian, and then Carlos is really good with and against Leo because he will just get attack bar and stacks every time and then clean up everything. And yeah, so this I think is going to be a loss because I'm underestimating the tankiness of this defense, or yeah, also the Abelio proccing. I don't know what I was thinking there. And now Carlos will not be able to one-shot something. I mean, I can one-shot the Leo, but then since my offense has 0 speed, of course, because this is kind of a Leo counter, or ruined as an offense to counter Leo stuff, especially with Lucifer. This would not be so smart. And now I'm losing to Bruiser because Carnal is also so tanky and also did a lot of damage, and yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. But yeah, second offense, a second attack of a rush hour. I'm Conqueror 3 right now, so it doesn't matter too much. So now I think I don't have a way to kill the Abelio, like, unless the Cassandra one-shots him, but I have no attack buff left, so yeah. And when he gets the extra turn, and I think now I'm dead. I mean, if I killed the Leo, maybe. Yeah. And now there's no Leo. Carlos has low speed, so the Abelio will just loop me forever, and I'm dying to the tower. Yeah, but still doesn't change the fact that nearly all kinds of Leo defenses are very easy to beat, either by using something with Nemesis Megan or something with Tiana, because you can add like 3 or 2, depending on the team you use on the defense, damage dealers that fit the defense, that are built on very low speed and high damage, and there's basically no way that the defense is tanky enough to survive that. And if a defense is a Leo defense with stuff which has like disruptions, like so more on the disruption side, not on the tanky or damage side, yeah, then you can basically just Christina cleave this. Well, unless of course, so maybe in G3 there are people that can have like crazy stuff and some LD.5 combinations where this will actually work, but other than that, I haven't seen any Leo defense that was not defeatable in this way. Yeah, so now it's a bit annoying with the June and the Zima, and also, of course, I get multiple despair stunt. But I think this is still going to be fine. I cannot use skill 3 from Azima there because Juno would move and then everything would be full life. But yeah, Virat does enough damage. So here, this is actually the rare case where Tiana cleansing the enemy is a good thing, because now Juno won't heal. And yeah. So I think actually taking Yasmin or something over Azima would have been better to deal with the Juno. So here, I think this is a good showcase of my Garuda team, with Garuda being 2-star and on double Nemesis Will, which I use against Triton. Like Triton teams that are kind of squishy. So Triton, no matter what he does, he will boost the Garuda enough through Nemesis, even if he pushes him back with skill 3, that he will move, because I have Leo. And then he can boost Lucian, and Lucian will deal with the squishy stuff, and then Carlos will get a turn almost guaranteed due to his passive, and then he can clean up things. And now, yeah, Geltner doesn't do anything, and Samaf, Savannah are not gonna kill Carlos Leo, because my Carlos is also built kind of tanky on a vampire build, so unless I get like multiple despair stunned and Savannah does some crazy procs, it's very easy. Here the same thing, so lots of tanky stuff, but I mean I can just use several damage dealers that can deal with this, or you can actually, what you could also do is Christina Cleave. I think that's what I'm doing, yeah. And you just have one extra slot because Leo is in the enemy team. So usually with this I'm using Feng Yang because his passive is also very OP combined with Leo. And he makes good work of Camilla because yeah, if especially there are like multiple stuff that I want to reset or Oblivion when I have even if everything goes wrong, he can still run with Camilla. But yeah, as you can see, Christina, I mean it's Conqueror 3 level, I think, or Punisher 1 right now. I'm not sure, yeah, Punisher 1. But I mean my Christina did like I think like 60k with max stacks, so yeah, unless you have like crazy artifacts or some units with damage reduction, but besides Dark Hacker, I'm not sure if there are any good ones for defense. Yeah. I could also do Kabila and Samar Fleet, but this is safer in my opinion because it could be that the Triton outspeeds me. I think if I saw correctly, he had Guardian RTA wings, so maybe he's faster than my Kabila. Could be. So this team I don't need speed. So the only way this Garuda team doesn't work, I think, is if a Triton is like on crit rate or a rather crit damage rune slot 4 for whatever reason, so that he can actually one-shot him. Yeah. So this type of defense is pretty common. I see it in like G1 to Conqueror 3 somewhere a lot. I mean, it has a lot of stanky stuff, Stripper, but yeah, no real speed threat, so I can just use 33D Tiana, and then some CC unit like Verat will make it very safe. Okay, so this is just bombable because, I mean, the fire cookie will move first, and then what? Like, as far as I'm aware, yeah, as you will see, she doesn't reduce the damage from bombs. Because it's treated as a debuff and therefore it doesn't affect their skill 3. Yeah, and when everything dies, I mean, Bianca was also kind of squishy, but even when I think I've reset him, yeah, now I just need to wait until Sierra has skill 3 up and then I can one-shot with Camilla. Hopefully. Yeah, also I have Magnus skill 3 and now, unless Sierra misses bomb, yeah, I jinxed it. Yeah, but all this is like it's wasting time, which is kind of what Carmilla wants to do, right? But in one more turn I have Bomb again, and then I should be fine. No. Yeah, but with like average RNG, I would have won already. So I don't know. Like Fire Cookie is cool for Siege maybe, but for arena defense, she has not high enough base speed and like to be a threat usually. And even if she moves first, unless there's something that makes the team not dying to bombs, it's kind of difficult. Yeah, so this is also Leo Lucifer defense. I will just use the Nemesis Magen again. And yeah, I need to look for something that can kill the Camilla. I'm not sure what I'm putting in there. I think Feng Yan actually instead of Charlotte. Because usually Charlotte is really nice because her skill 3 will push back the attack bar even more to counter the Lucifer boost, and even if they are all on will, she will also boost the team by 30%. So there's no way, like mathematically, that Lucifer from a Lucifer team anything can cut, even if she does like lots of damage. Yeah, but now so Lucian takes care of Leo, Lucifer because they are built on damage, and Rakan dies to Carlos because Carlos gets like 2 stacks and plus 200% attack bar and does crazy damage. Yeah, and when Feng Yang, I also have death buff, and then Feng Yang just kills the Camilla. So yeah, basically one slot is always kind of interchangeable depending on the other 2 slots on the Lucifer Leo defense, but this is usually the team I use. Yeah, so this looks like there's tanky stuff and single target damage, and it's also annoying to Bruiser with Belial, but I mean, Sonya doesn't do anything if Leo is there. So I can just Christina Cleave, and my Galleon in Christina Cleave team is of course very tanky, so he won't die to Belial, which it doesn't even do much damage if he's full life. So yeah, I don't know what his defense is. Okay, so now I think I'm Guardian 1, and now I will probably clear a bit from my list because now I think people like stronger people will start hitting me to take the easy points. Yeah, you see, sometimes the Garuda gets lower, but unless there's like behind Triton like another unit that is very fast on Swift, like Swift Savannah, or I think I've seen some Swift Tiandangs that did that too. Then they can cut also if a Triton like doesn't crit or has like no attack subs somewhere. Yeah, then it doesn't work. But I think like literally 99% of the time, it's an easier way to Lucian. Yeah, so this I think also just bombable. I mean, there's Vanessa lead, but no speed threat. And yeah, Julian doesn't die, but doesn't matter because bombs, and when the only really tanky unit here will be Abelio or Vanessa, or maybe both, but even then I can reset Vanessa with John. So this is yeah, Christina Cleave. I cannot use this Garuda team because neither Lucian or Carlos can deal with the Kinky really. Yeah, sometimes Carlos can, but also there's the Psamarth, and which will also do some damage to Carlos, and if I'm unlucky, then I can lose. So yeah, even if first of all, I have no idea how the Psamarth was faster than Nora actually, but even if Nora uses skill 2, which is also quite unreliable because it's only like 70% chance, and she will actually often derp. Yeah, when I get provoked for 1 turn, and Psamarth also resets for 1 turn, so if I wait 1 turn, I have everything up. and there's no death break besides Kinky, maybe skill 1 into proc skill 2 or something, but yeah, so not much of a threat. Yeah, this is also bombable because, yeah, unless Nora is built on Swift, but if Nora is built on Swift and outspeeds my Tiana somehow, then what? I mean, she has to strip Tiana and provoke and not derp. And yeah, Nora is usually built on Despair or Violence, so I will outspeed and then again I'll just have to deal with the Camilla, but if this time I can land more bombs, then it shouldn't be a problem. I think in fact I don't even need the bomb. No. So here, if there's no stripper, I could go for some shield wildly stuff, but it's easier for me to use this team because even if Savannah is on Swift and outspeeds my Tiana, everything besides my Oliver has will, so, and Oliver not resetting Vanessa before everything else moves isn't a problem because I'm not one-shotting everything, I'm just CCing and then kill them with a follow-up damage. And so there I just noticed that due to some change in my runes, the Oliver actually wasn't speed-turned correctly and I had to fix it. But yeah. Yeah, so this defense is some of the more common stuff involving Zen, which is kind of a meta defense right now. Yeah, but the meta offense against it is dots, so yeah, I'm just dotting this because there's no damage. Like Zen and Amdor do annoying things, but unless like Vanessa death breaks exactly the Sarf, which happened, and then they proc like crazy on him, I'm safe. Yeah, and then eventually they will die to dots. Yeah, but now the death break ran out, so doesn't matter. And now I'll just need to land some dots on the Camilla, which can be annoying. So yeah, so this is kind of annoying right now. I think I'm not sure if I actually gonna lose it. Yeah, not if she procs like that. Also Hagen critting with like, I don't know how much she has, like 20% crit rate. So this is actually a problem I have with the dot offense, that sometimes this case happens, so the Sarf gets death broken. I have already some anti-water artifacts on him and like defense defense up according to lost HP and so on. But sometimes this just happens. And I'm kind of thinking of a better unit instead of maybe Rika or something to fix this. But yeah, I think I will just die slowly to Camilla doing Camilla things. Because, I mean, it seems like, yeah, crazy procs Angie, but first of all, she's faster than me. So she's sometimes not even proccing, she's just getting 2 turns in a row. And then, I mean, the longer the fight goes, the more the more likely it is that she will get some crazy bio chains. So yeah, I think I should have gotten, yeah, I should need to go for some skill ones to save Eureka and then hope I somehow get to skill 1 sleep, or again need to cycle into skill 3 again and then hope I can get enough dots in, because it's also annoying since Saf died. I have no heal block, so yeah, my dots. Like I need 2 dots to nullify her healing every round. Okay, so Hagang not critting. Oh, this was so unlucky that she didn't die. But now I'm fine because she has 3 dots. Yeah, so this is like so annoying to deal with sometimes. Especially if Manon is there. When Manon is resisting with script or something, and when proccing as well, adding extra death breaks. Yeah. So this is some. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Like, there's no speed threat here. Sure, like Marsha is fast, but not even a stripper. And then what? So either you are going for the tanky side, and then you need to have some disruption, or you need to have like a speed threat. So this, I don't know how this guy with Dark Hacker lost him actually, but Dark Hacker is very strong in my opinion right now, because he's a threat which has also damage reduction and this annoying passive where you can only use 2 debuffs. So I'm not hitting that. On the other side we have, yeah, so like Triton defensive tanky stuff, and this is usually a case for with Christina Cleave team, because yeah, there's like not much of a threat. Like even if I get stripped or something, at some point Delphi skill 3 will come through, will save me. Tried and change the attack order from Gallian Christina, but I fixed it with Gallian skill 2 absorbing attack bar, and then yeah, eventually I can just clear everything with Christina doing stupid amounts of damage. And now it's just a matter of time. So maybe Vanessa will proc enough to revive someone again, but yeah, same concept. So fast Triton stuff with disruption and tankiness, but no damage. And yeah, I can just face tank the entire combo with Christina Cleave, and eventually I will get to the point where Christina has max stacks, and Gallian will move before her, and then it's over. Because like you would need to have like 60k HP on the Halfas, and then some heavy damage reduction against wind maybe, and then this would work. But I also have double Oblivion, so Camilla or Halfas can never solo me. Okay, so this is, I mean, no real speed threat. I guess Busted is very fast, but Busted has such low base speed, like there's no point to put her on defense, because you are not gonna outspeed anything except Tiana, of course. But yeah, since this is illusionable, and even if it wasn't illusionable, you could use like some other booster, and then some other kind of offense with more speed, like Ashia or Water Ezio, Lionel. Yeah, I was thinking if I go into Savannah or Busted, but doesn't matter. Yeah, so now we are in Guardian 2, and about half an hour left. Yeah, so here I will now notice that actually I did not fix the speed tuning with Azima and Oliver, and therefore Azima will go before Oliver, and then Amduat will cut, because otherwise, if Oliver is faster than Azima, I can just reset the Amduat, or so reset attack bar or his skill. I only need one of them. But now, of course, the Amduat will cut, which results in this being very close. Actually, I will be able to clean all of them up with Tiana skill 2 in the end, but this is the idea with this team and Oliver. So I have some reset, and I can Oliver can basically 1v1 Camillas usually. Yeah, so I think now I realized I cut the video there because I fixed the speed tuning this time for real, and then yeah. So this is also some tanky team with disruption, which has no real speed threat besides Amduat. So you could either Christina cleave this, but yeah, I think I prefer this. So I can just get rid of the Amduat with Oliver because he won't cut me. And then I can clean everything up with the insane follow-up that this team has. So for everybody who does not have Azima, which, yeah, of course, most people don't have Azima, best replacement would be Yasmin, and then Verat needs to be on crit damage. So my Verat is actually on crit rate and rage, but if you build him on a like rage crit damage build, I think you should be able to compensate the damage that I get from Azima. And also Yasmin skill 2 is nice. So this, first of all, Dark Gojo, wow. But yeah, this has like the thing is that yeah, I was thinking, or yeah, surely I can outspeed the Adriana with Ezio, but it's only 2 base speed, and he was actually speed tuned, so I guess I was lucky. Yeah, but this team is also insane with the Dark Twin Angels, so their death break chance is okay actually, uh, but it's so fast, like it's probably even faster than a bomb team. Yeah, so another type of offense where there's no real speed threat. I mean, Rakan is a speed threat, but he's slightly faster. I think he's what is Rakan's base speed? I think it's like 95, so no one less than Tiana. So yeah, but now I get bad RNG again because the Dark Cookie wasn't pushed back by Verat and it procced out of a freeze. So yeah, I don't know, just bad RNG because if you see right here, so this is how it should have been. So yeah, she didn't get frozen now, but doesn't matter. And it's just nice with Oliver, like you can just reset one of the annoying units that is in there that you don't want to have a turn, that you don't want to get a turn, which adds a lot of safety. This is so this has Tianang and Savannah as a speed threat, but usually you can still Christina cleave this, especially because Leo counters Savannah because she will not push back your attack bar because you are not slower. And then I mean, he had very good luck. I got like multiple despair stuns, and I think Tianang also stunned someone. Yeah, and procs now, but yeah, so nobody died, and then Delphi used skill 3, and now I'm safe, and then I can just kill everyone. Well, if I crit on the Vanessa, but still doesn't matter. I mean, I still have Oblivion from Delphi, which allows me to just instantly get rid of the Savannah, and now I just need to kill the Vanessa. Yeah, so I'm still in Guardian 2, Now, so I start with I think what's my weakest form of a defense, and then as I get higher and higher, I will gradually put a more stronger defense. So I could put my strongest defense first, but I don't want some people on the way to see it and to have time to think about it. Maybe I want to only show the strongest version of my defense, or at least what I think the strongest, like the best defense I can make when I'm in the later half of rush hour, and also when I'm only when I'm up high enough. Because why would I use my strongest defense? Like, why would I show it if I could make something weaker, which will still scare people away from everything below, like Guardian 1? But to comment on that, this if you are like, I don't know, Conqueror, Punisher, this doesn't matter. So I only started doing this when I hit like I think Guardian 2, Guardian 3 the first time, because only then the amount of people you are fighting is like so low. I mean, Guardian 2 is like top 100, right? So you only deal with about 100 people, and it's very common to meet some people several times during rush hour, and then maybe the first time they'll see me and hit my defense when I'm like only Guardian 1, and then one loss doesn't make that much of a difference uh, at some earlier point during the rush hour than it will do later on. It's because in the last about like 15 minutes, it will again get even more intense in the way that the amount of people that will be trying to get in some last wins and stuff. And then in the higher ranks, it's very important that you scare as much people away as you can. So this is very common if when I'm looking at the bottom of my list and I'm in G2, G3, like there will be lots of stuff that I haven't seen all week, like some combinations that I've also like maybe never seen, or I don't know. So just maybe it's not that strong sometimes, but if it's just unexpected, and of course it should also not be easy to beat, right? But if you make some combination that is kind of unexpected, or that you don't know at first glance, okay, does this work the way I think? Should I hit this? But it's also like only 10 minutes, 10 minutes left. I don't want to risk a lose, so I'd rather not hit that. So yeah, this is the reason. Yeah, and here uh, some lower defenses which have not too much CC follow up, you can also Christina cleave using like Tiana on Will. So this is actually, I only have one Tiana. So this is the Tiana I used for all the other offenses. But yeah, as you can see, so Laura moves, and when the other Mon units do stuff, but Tiana moves, cleanses, and when I can Christina cleave everything. But this is kind of hard to see at first glance where against which type of lower defenses which this works and where it doesn't. So Nyx defense, yeah, I was thinking, but should I try? But Nyx is always also very annoying to deal with. And here, so actually during the rush hour, I figured this out because so this is the regular Garuda team, but now the reflection damage from Leo boosted my Garuda. So basically, Leo gave me turn 1 for Lucian. And then I can just lose Lucian and Carlos to finish stuff up because, yeah, Carlos will be low due to the Alexandra, but he's not vampire, so he can heal up and then clean up everything. So this is actually some very interesting way how you can counter Alexandra type of defenses. But I never thought about it before that reflection damage, like damage from reflect passives, will also trigger Nemesis. Now this most Celia defenses is also easy to Christina Cleave because, yeah, she will strip one buff out of the 8 buffs that I have, or rather 7 because Leo doesn't have full. And then, yeah, she will need to maybe strip the will from Delphi, but even when, if there's not like other CC disruption stuff, I can just do the full combo anyways. So Celia is good on defense, but only with the correct, with certain, in certain combinations. If you can't Christina Cleave it, then it's good. Yeah, another Rakan defense. Here I'm thinking if I should reset with Samarth or the Abelio, but I decide for Abelio because I know Abelio will trigger from Samarth becoming low from Azima, and he would have cut otherwise. Yeah, but I'm forced to tank the Samarth revive, but I mean Oliver is winch, so I'm fine. Unless I get like quadruple despair stunt or something. And now I can make quick work of Samarth, and Abelio is reset for like the third time now, and yeah. So this would have actually been better with Yasmin because I have like an additional AoE reset, so Samarth doesn't even revive. Now here I underestimated the Dark Monkey, but I didn't think he would be on Swift. He must have been on Swift. I mean, he's how much base speed does he have? I think like 118 or something, like something very high. But I mean, my whole team is on Will, so yeah. So what? I mean, you Death Break stunned Oliver, and then I can cleanse it anyways. I mean, it would be good if my Tiana wasn't on Will, right? But this is like Guardian 2 where I am, so I mean, I would expect everybody to have Will on their Tiana. And now, as I said, so Camilla can do annoying things, but at some point I think I don't know why I do it here. I usually I put it on auto to make it faster. It doesn't matter here, but as long as Oliver is about as fast as the Camilla, there's nothing she can do. Where was the Leo team there? I don't know why I didn't hit it. Because it was too much uh, up on the list. Because if you hit people that have the same points or higher, you get more points. And if you hit people that are in rank below, you get less points. And this is actually quite important on Guardian level because there are so few players there compared to if you are like top 1000 something. You need to really get as much points as you can. So here I was kind of gambling that Dark Hacker and Byung-Chul wouldn't be fast enough to cut. So optimally, if he would have made the Dark Hacker fast enough that would still move after the Laura with the speed buff and do Death Break, and when Byung-Chul also very fast, he could have one-shot my team, but yeah, he didn't. Yeah, this is also like another case of Christina Cleave, so yeah, tanky Triton stuff. Triton is not even on will, so it's even worse, and then yeah, I don't even need to cleanse the Death Break because I pushed back the Triton, and now I can again one-shot everything. It's so satisfying. And like there are not many units in the game that can 1v4 an entire Christina Cleave team, because what can you do against Reset and double Oblivion? Like even if you have like bad RNG on the offense side. So here this is the Dark Monkey again, but I mean I just beat this, so I know what will happen. Okay, so he developed even better. And this is what I meant, right? So I mean if this was like his the defense he runs all the time, if I beat it once, then yeah, I can hit it again and again if I don't find anything better on the list. So now, but imagine he would change something where, so maybe I would think, I don't know, the monkey was already fast. The new unit could be something suspicious as well. Yeah, so this is also tanky stuff with no speed threat. I think this must have been from someone. Someone that ranked below me. And so maybe this guy doesn't have Triton, but you could also, in principle, you could also Christina Cleave this. You just have to wait one turn for the immunity from Tiana to wear off. And now I'm Guardian free. Yeah, so this triple Carmilla Nyx, on paper it's kind of easily to snipe it, but I already know from experience that this guy Eva runs, I think, Nyx triple Camilla or Nyx triple Halfas, and they have always pretty high defense, so it takes forever because I need like 2 shots from my faster Sonja to one-shot stuff, and therefore like the defense is made to just stall time. Yeah. Whereas this one, I mean, cool LDNet 5, Dark Hacker, Lydia, but no speed threat. I can just bomb you and bomb you and also reset the Lydia. And what you're gonna do? So there was this lower defense is actually not that easy to Christina Cleave with Tiana, because if it's correctly speed tuned, the water intra there will just start crowd controlling you together with the Amnord. Yeah, so I was thinking there, but I decided against it. Yeah, another Nyx death. I skip it. Yeah, but this works because, I mean, Laura moves skill free. If she's not on Despair, and even if she has to strip Will of Tiana and Dispersed on her, which is also not very likely. And then Savannah will do AoE Death Break or Derp, and then what? So now, okay, so I think the attack order got swapped because Galleon got slowed, but I can still get rid of something at least. I think I will try to get rid of Alora, because if she moves, she can use skill 2, and then I'll actually have a problem. But I also need to dismount the Savannah because she still has skill 3. So luckily my Leo procced. Yeah, but I mean, even if Savannah moves there, I mean, I have 3 wind monsters against 2 water monsters with Oblivion from Christina. So yeah, so if you have lower and if you want to make a good lower defense, make sure that there's enough crowd control follow-up. And I mean, Savannah has crowd control, but not against Leo. So, and this was actually a mistake hitting this. I think I should have went for yeah, good question actually. I should have went for something else, or I think I make some mistake here because I also have some better RNG, but I will not win this. I think I should have went for Vanessa first. And now, yeah, I go for the cookie, but Vanessa will proc enough now, and I also will eat this pair stance, and then this gets resisted. So it was kind of unlucky, but I should have focused on Vanessa first, because Vanessa Death Break is the only thing there that will make it possible for the enemies to kill stuff. Yeah, because now, so if at any point your Leo dies in your Christina Cleave team, you will have a very hard time because I mean you are betting on using like abusing the passive of Leo for your units. So you have like basically no speed, and which means that now the enemy will start looping you. So if she is on violent, but she isn't even proccing, she just gets multiple turns in a row because she's that much faster than me. Because they also have like 33 speed lead, right? On top of it, and now yeah, so Wind Vanilla Cookie. She cleanses a debuff every time she moves. She heals. She gets a shield that will reflect damage, and since I can't deal enough damage to her, I actually, like with Christina, will slowly die to the reflect damage because the damage done to the shield does not apply to the lifesteal. So only the damage counts that penetrates the shield for her to heal up, and then yeah. So I'm very lucky that nobody hit me in the meantime, because if I think even one person hit me, this would have not been a Guardian 3 finish. But on the other hand, I mean, it's also like unlucky that I eat this despair stun there at the end, and that Vanessa does not get reset by Delphoy, which has max accuracy, of course. And yeah, but that's how it goes. I mean, it's like this. So this battle is, I know I can't win. I'm just stalling. I mean, I could also do nothing, but I was thinking, oh, maybe I can win this still somehow. But when I realized no, but yeah, so I'm just waiting for arena reset to come in. So even if I would be on the brink of death right now, I would just pause on the button on the left and wait. Because in case you don't know, if you finish the fight after arena closes, it won't count. So it will only count the fights that happened before, I think it's 10 p.m. server time. Yeah, so yeah, of course she is on full resistance, and Christina, I could win this if I hit Death Break with attack buff Christina skill 4. So if I could somehow hit the usual combo, I could kill her, but due to the speed difference and all her cleansing and high resistance, uh, it's just too unlikely, and before that happens, I will die to the reflection and the tower, so yeah, power of Wind Vanilla Cookie, I guess. But usually, I mean, the defense was Vanessa, Celia, Juno, Wind Vanilla Cookie. I mean, there's no damage there, right? Except if Leo gets death broken and when I get despair stun, procced, whatever, which is exactly what happened. Yeah, so now I I give up, but it didn't count. Yeah, so I looked, yeah, it was still 3 red stars. And then after reset, I get my third Guardian 3 finish. Which was kinda lucky, also kinda unlucky. But yeah, better than nothing. I mean, I think rank 25 Yeah, it's all Guardian 3 is always kind of close together, everything. At least in low Guardian 3 if you look on the arena list. Yeah, so that is ranked 25. If you enjoyed this video, you can subscribe to the channel if you want. At some point, I think I will make some more arena guides, like besides Rush Hour videos. But yeah, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. Hope you learned something. If you have questions, you can write it in the comments, either here or on Reddit. I will post it on Reddit as well. And yeah, until next one.